Peace, everybody. Street Science Boxing Academy. We're back with another one. All right, man. So you got the Tank Davis Witness Protection Team in full effect because now everybody trying to protect Tank, saying that Tank is too small for Devin. That Devin need to focus on going up to 147 if that's what he's going to do. And even Tank now, he coming out talking about the Snac program, saying that they cheaters over there and didn't do get caught, which Victor Conte, he did get caught for cheating and everything, but nothing ever alluded to people like Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, and Boo Boo Andre for ever cheating. And those three are part of the Snack program. And you got two of them who was in talks of fighting Tank and Devin Haney and Terrence Crawford when they was talking about moving up to fight Terrence Crawford. But Tank now, he just basically saying out his own words that he don't want that fight, and we basically should not get our hopes up high because the fight never gonna happen because he made these tweets, and y'all know how he do. He tweets stuff out and then delete it and everything. I'm not sure if it's still up on there or not, but he tweeted out talking about the Snack team and everything and saying that they cheaters and all that stuff. And we all know that Devin is part of the Snack program. He was with it in this training camp with Regis. And he talking about Devin weight and all that stuff. And they saying how now he's big. Even you got Tank Team talking about, well, he should go up to 47 and fight Boots and all that stuff. But it's like, when I look at it, Tank is the person they say that knock out heavyweights. Now, when we in the gym sparring, we put on the headgear, the gloves we usually wear is about 14 to 16 ounce gloves, um, depending on the weight you at. Usually the heavyweights usually wear like 16 to 18 ounce, but us in the smaller weight classes, we use 14 to 16 ounce gloves. And I never sparred Tank or nothing like that, but I know he used 14 to 16 ounce gloves. And they say he be knocking out heavyweights and light heavyweights and cruiserweights and middleweights and all that stuff in sparring, just be dominating, beating up big guys with big gloves and headgear on. So if you're doing that to them guys, why can't you do that to Devin Haney with 8 ounce gloves? It should be no problem. You ain't got no headgear to be all in your way, making you stuffy, and you got smaller gloves. So you're going to be faster and you're going to feel the punches even more. So why can't you do that? And I think they recognize the skill set of Devin Haney. That's all it is. All this stuff talking about Devin Haney is not a draw, and he don't sell, and he's chinny, and he can't crack an egg. Well, Dev, he just broke all that myths this past weekend when he dominated Regis Prograis, dropping him in the third round and selling over 200,000 pay-per-view buys, making him a superstar. So all that stuff now is out the window. And Tank's team, they know that stuff. Even Tank's fans, they know that too. So now they using every excuse in the book because ever since Tank tweeted it out, now you got all his diehard fans regurgitating and saying that yeah, they cheats and all that stuff. When did Devin ever get caught cheating? Ever. Because if that's the case, then like I said, Terrence Crawford and Boo Boo Andre will be part of that discussion too because they part of the Snack program as well. So when did Terrence Crawford ever get caught cheating? Shoot, when did Demetrius Boo Boo Andre get caught? Like especially Boo Boo, if he took something, it damn sure ain't work because he just got demolished by David Benavidez. And speaking of David Benavidez, let's talk about that for a second because now they're saying Dev is too big for Tank, right? But these are the same people who are saying that Canelo is ducking David Benavidez, that Canelo should fight David Benavidez. Well, isn't David Benavidez too big for Canelo? Because I made a video showing how big David was in this training camp for the Boo Boo Andre fight. Like, I was surprised he made weight. That dude was huge. Like I know he blew up to over 190 to probably 200 pounds. So the fact that he can suck his body all the way down to 168 is amazing. Like that's a skill, and he makes the weight. But there's no rehydration clause on his fights. There was no rehydration clause on that fight with Boo Boo. So who knows what he came into the ring the night of the fight? He probably was fucking 185 or something like that, 190, and beating up on Boo Boo, who coming up from 154. Remember, Boo Boo Andre started off at the beginning of his career as a 54 pounder, then moved up to 160, and then came up to 68. So he's a smaller guy. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather moved up to 154 on 3 occasions to fight world class champions. He did it 4 times when you add Conor McGregor at the end of his career, but on 3 occasions he moved up to fight Oscar De La Hoya. He did it with Colo, and then he did it with Canelo, which he never weighed 154 in none of them fights. He was either 149 or something or 150. Now you can say there was the rehydration clause on the Canelo fight of 152, but just the same, he never made the weight. And then with the Canelo fight, the night of the fight, Canelo came in like 165, 168, something like that. Like he came in like damn near 20 pounds heavier than Floyd Mayweather. And look what Floyd did to him. I say all that to say skills pay the bills. And they say that Tank is not a one punch pony, right? That he got skills. So if he really got skills, then it shouldn't matter what Devin Haney weigh. It shouldn't matter if the fight is at 135 or 140 or 147. Especially when Tank and Leonard Ellerby and others used to talk about they'll go up to 47 to take on Keith Thurman. And Tank said that he'll knock out Terrence Crawford in 6 rounds at welterweight. So what's the problem with him fighting Devin Haney at 140? Like, it's all excuses because they know, they understand now. They seen that fight and they're like, oh, this dude is sharper than we originally thought he was. So it's just a bad matchup. Coach Calvin, he's smart. Like I used to hear him talk on the phone with my coach all the time. Like he's a smart dude, and they know matchmaking. They know good matchups and bad matchups. And they looked at that fight and it was like, it's a bad matchup for Tank. You can't do that. We got to see some type of chink in the armor. Maybe if he get another fight and he looked bad like how he did with the Lomachenko fight when he was getting hit toward the later rounds, then maybe we can, entertain that fight. But that fight, what he did, that was flawless. Even Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford were saying it, like how immaculate, spectacular he looked. Everyone was saying it. You got Tim Bradley now, who said that Regis was going to knock him out. Now he's saying that Dev can possibly beat anybody in the ring that he fight, including his young boy, Shakur Stevenson. So this goes to show you how great Dev is now. But as far as that Tank fight and Dev fighting him, I don't know. Because them tweets that Tank was putting out, it kind of shows signs that we might not see that fight. But just the sport of boxing, you never know. And like I said, the longer they wait, it still favors Devin because Dev is still the younger guy. So I don't know. We just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. See y'all in the next one. Peace.